Hey guys, so today is a nice day, today is a legendary day. It will be the first episode of our podcast, number 1. And I just do a little introduction what this is all about and what is the background there. So for me it's like a dream to finally do the first episode of the podcast. And my name is Alex, I'm 25 years of age and I'm currently a business informatics student in my bachelor's. And I'm now located in Waterford, Ireland, because I do my Erasmus internship here. Yeah, this is like an interview now. No, but I wanted to start a series here because it's now like 2/3 of my Erasmus studies is like over now, and I want to interview some guys I met here. And this is what this series is all about. It's called the Erasmus series. And today we have the first ever guest on this episode. His name is Nitish Swami. He's from India and I would like to introduce you now. Come in, man. Come in.
Look what I got for you, man.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, sure.
A coffee?
Why
Are you
not?
serious? What is this?
It's a latte.
A latte?
I got a chai latte for myself.
Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, that's perfect. So,
Yeah.
good to see you, man.
So,
it's nice that you're here.
No worries, man. I'm looking forward to the podcast.
Yeah, sure.
And the whole series in general, because I know it was on your bucket list.
Oh,
To
man.
do this.
Yeah. You remember this?
And I think you might inspire me as well in doing something, not like a podcast, but something similar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, why not,
You want to dive into content creation stuff as well?
Kind of. I will not talk about this now because I'm not so sure what I want to do, but something.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So is this fitting? Maybe you go a
Yeah,
bit
sure,
in there.
why not?
Yeah. Just fit now a bit like here.
So, man, how's your day?
My day. Yeah. So what time is it? It's 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
10:45. But the day was quite. Yeah. I did my routine. I always do like a bit of a routine. I don't know if you have something like this as well.
No, I just wake up.
You
and
wake
I'm
up?
like, why am I awake? You need to sleep longer, guys. But then that's it. Like, then I contemplate what's going to happen today and stuff.
Okay. You think about this.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Man.
That's good. That's good.
Then the normal stuff like freshen up and all of that.
And you just had a little breakfast as well.
Oh yes.
Okay. So for the audience, we need to like introduce you first.
All right.
You're the first guest.
Okay.
Just tell us where you're from and what you're doing at the moment, and yeah.
All right. So I'm Nitish. I'm from India. I've been in Ireland for 5 years now.
5 years actually.
Yeah, because I came here in 2017 to do my masters, but I was not in Waterford. I was in Limerick. I did my masters in applied physics.
Mhm.
Then I moved to Dublin. I worked for a year there. Now I'm in Waterford doing a Ph.D. in quantum communication, which is quite good.
How long you in the PhD? 2 years, right?
2 years, yeah.
2 years. Okay. So you said you did your masters here.
Yeah.
And where did you do your bachelor's then?
I did my bachelor's back home in my city in India. It was in physics, so it's like physics, applied physics, quantum physics.
Yeah.
Now I think I should stop after my PhD, man. There's too much of physics.
Yeah, I see some
Gray
some
hairs.
gray hairs. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Enjoy the coffee first of all. No, it's not really a coffee, right?
I don't know, man, because I don't need caffeine, but it's like hot beverage is nice,
Yeah. So little background here. I'm currently on a what do you call it? Coffee detox.
Yeah.
During the week, but today is Saturday, so I really look forward having this coffee. Yeah, this is strange, but that's the truth. Oh, it's nice, man.
Yeah,
It's nice.
It is.
Thanks, man.
No worries.
And where are we actually now? What is this place here? It's a student.
It's a student accommodation.
Yeah.
The only student accommodation in Waterford, I will say, apart from the one university provides.
Yeah.
And you want to say something about how the accommodation is? How did you find it?
We don't drop names obviously,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's the only, as you said, it's the only accommodation here in Waterford. Not the only one, but like.
Apart from the university.
And affordable as well. So housing prices are completely crazy over here as well.
Yes.
As back in Germany, I'm from Germany. I didn't even say this. Yeah. But yeah, but I'm living in the ground floor here. So we are like filming this from my apartment. And you live like what? Third?
I
Fourth?
live on the third floor, but like you said, as there was a kind of like a housing crisis over here,
Yeah.
because the number of people or the students in the city is way more than the accommodation, so it's like a trade-off.
Okay.
Trade-off is in the sense the amount you pay and the quality of the apartment, which is, you know how it is.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But I, you know what I think, like, even though if you live in like not a shitty apartment, but an okay-ish apartment, but if the roommates are nice, it's way better than.
Yeah. So I think the people you surround yourself with
Yeah,
is like the
exactly.
most important thing
Yeah.
ever. And yeah, because student accommodation, they're not always like the best quality, I would say. I don't want to say that's over here the
But-
same. Maybe it is, maybe not.
You have to decide for yourself, guys.
Yeah.
We have a good poker face, you know.
Yeah. No, but we're in Waterford actually, and maybe you should tell me, how did you decide to come here? Why did you decide to come here, especially in Waterford? Is there some reason?
There's no background story. So after I finished my masters, I wanted to do a doctorate,
Yeah.
and I was trying, like, I wanted to leave Ireland and go to maybe Scandinavia and something.
Mm.
But the selection criteria is very tough in Scandinavian countries, because I think in PhDs you don't have a age limit.
Yeah.
So an 18-year-old can apply, or a 65-year-old can apply if they want to.
Okay.
So the age pool is very big. And it's obviously, like, I'm not saying I'm the best researcher, but then I was applying. So the funny thing about this is, in Waterford, I applied on the last application day.
On the last day.
Yeah, because
Okay, that's
I
interesting.
just saw it and like, okay, I will try it, you know.
Yeah.
Because the topic was like, and it is still very interesting.
Yeah.
So that's why I applied here.
Oh, okay. And do you like the city as well?
The city is okay, I guess, like, because in India I'm from the capital, so it's like very huge.
Yeah.
And the Limerick, and I was in Limerick, like I said, and in Dublin, and both of those cities are bigger than Waterford. So I'm not a fan of like small cities.
Okay.
I like how small it is because you can go around just walking, and I
Yeah.
like to walk rather than going by bus or anything else, because you obviously reduce the carbon footprint you have.
Yeah. And we're like walking all the freaking time.
It's like 25,000 steps a day or something.
Yeah, you have it like for 2 months.
Yeah. No,
Like,
I mean, yeah.
yeah, no, I mean, since I've been here, he showed me his step count, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, we beeped this out, yeah. Yeah, we talked before about the swearing stuff, so we need to limit this.
So, like, okay, I will ask you a question. I know it's your
You-
podcast.
You ask me a question, okay. Yeah.
How do you find Waterford?
How do I found a Waterford? Okay. So I don't have a specific reason why I came here.
Okay.
So because I just wanted to go somewhere abroad, but this is some topic for another episode. I would say
Alright.
so. You know.
Okay.
But in general, I think I like Waterford.
But you are from a smaller town in Germany.
Yeah, maybe that's the difference. So I come from Germany. I live like in a
village?
very. You saw the picture from it. A village, yeah. Actually, it's a village, and that's why. It's kind of big here.
Yeah.
I know big cities too,
Mhm.
but yeah. So I like it, and I like also the fact that it's not too big, because, as you said, you can meet up everyone in the group. We have like a little group we meet like daily or every now and then, and it's nice to just go in the city, meet at the pub.
The pubs are
yeah.
decent here, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I guess it's decent everywhere in Ireland, because the Irish pubs, they are different from your German pubs.
Yeah, but I think the pub culture here is very, very nice. So if anyone, this is also why I started this podcast. If anyone wants to do like an Erasmus stay somewhere, maybe they picture themselves going to Ireland as well, and they get some experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we are actually here. You're
Yeah.
here for 5 years.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm here only for 3 months now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And he's gone next month.
I'm gone next month. Yeah. Speaking about going,
Yeah. So what?
so what's happening tomorrow, man?
So I'm leaving for India tomorrow for 5 weeks now, because it's my sister's wedding.
Yeah. When is the wedding actually?
It's on the 8th of December, but like Indian weddings are like a long process,
Okay.
so that's why. And you know.
What do you mean with long process?
Because like there are multiple functions, like there are multiple events.
Mm-hmm.
So you have like a separate day for each event, and it's not like I can go home, say every week, because India is very far, so that's why
Okay.
5 weeks.
Ah, so it's like a build-up.
It's a building.
And then you have the final ceremony.
Yeah.
Oh. And how many people are there, like, in general?
So generally it's like a very huge gathering of people, but for this one, for my sisters, it's not.
Okay. So it's like more
100
family.
120 people still, man.
Okay.
And by more, I mean around. Generally, in Indian weddings, it's like more than 400 people.
More than 400 people. Okay. And
You invite everyone, but I don't want to be like that. Like I want a smaller wedding.
yeah, just the people you really.
Yeah, the people who are important in my life, I will say.
Yeah, exactly. And what do you dress, or how do you dress in wedding?
I don't know what I will wear because either I can go with the ethnic wear or I can wear like a proper suit.
Okay.
So I'm kind of confused. But
so you do suits as well?
We do suits as well. There's no compulsion, but I'm thinking of one of the day I will wear an ethnic dress.
Yeah.
And the other day I'll just a suit like the main wedding. Makes sense, I guess.
That makes sense.
Yeah, both of them.
Sure. And you have a suit, or you need to buy one?
Oh, I have to go shopping when I go back.
Yeah.
That's why I'm leaving early as well.
Yeah, and he's like a researcher. I'm a student, so we don't earn that big money now.
No,
you know what I'm
no,
saying?
no.
So we have to juggle a bit, but
Yeah.
that's fine.
But I think no one really earns a lot of money apart from the
High society.
high society. Yeah.
Okay. You mean like here, or?
Like in general, you know, like
Yeah.
like at least in India or in the States, you know how it is.
Yeah, sure.
Like capitalism is good, but is it really good though?
Yeah.
Like especially during and after COVID, it has gotten worse.
Yeah, it kind of not accelerated everything, but we in Germany we speak of the scissor between the rich and the poor. I don't know if it's a real thing, but I feel like it's getting
wider, it's wider, yeah.
Yeah.
The gap between the rich and the poor.
What did you said the other day? The most richest, they like increased their wealth by what? 3 trillion?
I think in trillion something over the COVID period. Like it's so ridiculous. People were laid off and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But nobody really cares. Like at least in Europe or in the EU, what I found really good was like I was working in Dublin in a restaurant while searching for a PhD position. So I was laid off because they had to close the restaurant down.
Okay.
But the government was nice enough to support us, like the people. They were giving us some sort of money to like.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was nice.
Like
because,
in addition to your salary?
No, so I was not getting any salary because I was not working.
Oh, okay.
So instead of the salary, I was getting money from the government. Because I was paying taxes. It wasn't like I was not paying taxes. I was paying taxes when I was working.
Yeah.
But like because I had a couple of friends in Australia, and they were working part time as well during their masters, and they were asked to leave the country. And same in the States.
Really?
Because they're like, oh, we don't have anything for you. You can go home. You can work, or you can do your studies online. And it's crazy because like if as an immigrant I go to USA for my studies, or like even you from Europe or anyone, you pay ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
Like $80,000 or $100,000.
Yeah, and then you graduate, you have a huge student loan on your back.
Yeah.
And maybe you don't really know what to do because that would be a whole topic
you know that's how they get you in the whole spiral stuff.
Yeah, you get like there is no escape.
There is no escape.
You need to work because you need to pay off your student loan. So I think that's another good
topic for
no, not a topic, not a good system they provide for the students.
No, it is not, and I think it's just not the States. I like in Ireland as well. Like I've seen it has gotten worse.
Yeah.
In terms of the housing and stuff, because if I compare the price I was paying 5 years ago, and now it's like ridiculous amount of money.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, because like, so as an immigrant, you can only work 20 hours a week because your visa only allows you to work 20 hours a week. Yeah. If you,
I didn't know this. Okay.
But if you're from the EU or if you're Irish, you can work 40 hours or like full time.
Okay.
But as an immigrant, you can only work 20 hours a week on minimum wage. You get some amount of money, and 80% goes towards the rent.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man.
And then not only that, like I don't know if I told you about this. Flying back home is the biggest expense.
Yeah. What do you? Yeah. Can we talk about how much you paid?
So it was like always above 800 euros or something.
800 euros, yeah.
I won't tell you the exact amount, but it is.
Sure. Yeah, around that area.
Around that area, like.
Yeah, but it's a long distance, right? As well.
It's a long distance, but like you can get cheaper flights. But the thing with cheaper flights, like so when I booked my flight to go now, I was looking for the cheaper options, obviously because I want to save money.
Sure.
But the thing is, okay, I found a flight which was 600 euros or something. But the route it was taking was so weird because. So, guys, suppose you want to go to India, would you go back to North America, come back to Europe, then go to India?
Okay.
That was the route of the flight. So I will take a flight from Dublin to Canada somewhere,
Yeah.
from Canada to London, and then London to India. This like I do a world tour in the airplane.
Yeah, and that's also not a good thing for the environment as well. If you
Not
it's
like it will mess up your sleep cycle. Like it will be like you were time traveling.
like 4 time zones or something like this.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's really crazy. Okay, maybe we should take one moment to tell our audience how we actually met. Can you remember the first time we actually met?
Oh yeah, definitely. So Alex and I we work in the same establishment.
Yeah.
So he was waiting at the bus stop, or I was waiting at the bus
I think
stop.
you were waiting.
Then
Yeah.
he came in, and I saw, oh, it's a new guy because I haven't seen him before at
Yeah.
the bus stop. So we got to talk. Then we talked about the beer culture in Germany,
Yeah.
the drinking culture in Ireland, and that is how I think it all started.
Yeah, it was actually at the bus stop. Yeah.
It was at the bus stop, but we were not friends then. But
Yeah.
then we went on the cliff walk to Dunmore East. If you guys are coming to Waterford, you should go to the walk, I guess.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
It's amazing, but go on a really sunny day.
Yeah, and I prefer going to this particular country in the summer. I think we
Yeah,
would
it's-
suggest to go there in the summer, not in the winter term.
Winter term, it is quite okay-ish, but I think it's very wet this year.
Really?
Yeah, because it's raining. Like you've seen the weather how it is.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
like constant windy and raining.
Yeah, so it's now, like mid of November, and I feel like since 3 weeks it's
Yeah.
like constant rain, constant wind, and we talked about this yesterday. If you have wind and rain combined, it's like yeah.
It's like the worst thing ever, because you cannot use your umbrella.
Yeah.
Even if you have like waterproof jackets,
Yeah,
you're wet from the down. You know.
yeah. I'm thinking about getting what do you call it actually? A long coat, but
Yeah.
it's not really. I don't really want a coat. I want something to be protected from the rain.
Yeah.
What is it called? I don't know. A long rain jacket? I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think it's like called a poncho or something.
Yeah, but yeah.
It doesn't go all the way down, but
yeah, like to the knees.
to the knees or lower than the knees, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but that would be a cool thing, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Maybe I would check out the sport shop there.
Yeah.
Sport 2000.
We don't name it.
No.
If you want to be named, give him the money. We need sponsorship.
Yeah, I did like 3 years of podcast now. No, so we will talk about it a lot. How will this podcast? How do we start it? And I was like, we should start it, you know.
Yeah.
And we were kind of a bit pressured now because you were leaving. Obviously, he was leaving, and then we said, yeah, we need to drop it. We need to do it, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
today.
but it's a good thing that you started it. You know.
You think so?
Yeah, it is like because it's always good to start new stuff
Yeah.
because you don't know if you will be successful or not.
No.
But you can always regret. Oh, I did not start it.
Yeah, but I think it's a cool thing because, I mean, we like talking to each other. We like having.
Do we though, man?
Yeah. We like having conversations, and why not share it at some point with
Yeah.
an audience as well? And yeah, it's not only like benefiting ourselves, obviously, but we want to give something as well. Maybe someone can take some stuff away from it, and
Yeah.
I plan to do this in the future as well. So.
That's nice.
And we will do a sequel for sure.
We don't know about it, guys.
We don't know about it. Okay,
But
see
we
how
will do
works
it.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's show your arm for a second. So what is this actually? Can you?
What do you think it? You know what the
Oh
first.
yeah, that.
Okay, so guys, I have a tattoo of a black hole. So when I first met Alex, and he's like, "Oh, that's a cool tattoo. What it is? Is it Saturn?" And I'm like, "Man,
Yeah, I was
It
like,
is not
I was
Saturn.
far away. Yeah, sure. Yeah,
it's a
that
black
was.
hole."
It's a black hole. Yeah.
Yeah,
So he has a black hole on his arm,
yeah.
which
Which is what?
do you like watch it a lot and then have like certain feelings, or does it like remind you of something?
So, as you guys, I think already know, like I'm from a physics background and stuff. I like reading science fiction and all of the stuff. So Stephen Hawking was a great scientist, and he had a book called A Brief History in Time.
Yes.
A Brief History of Time. Yeah. So I did it in my high school, not high school, when I was in 8th grade or something. Then he talked about black hole, time travel, and and, and all of this stuff.
Yes.
Then I was like, maybe it will be cool to have a black hole, as a
Okay.
tattoo and stuff.
But you really dived into the topic then? Like, were you obsessed with black holes and you wanted to know everything about it? And
Like, I did not do that, but like in general, how the universe works
okay.
and stuff. Yeah, that is very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Even though it's not my research subject, I like reading up on it.
Yeah.
Because I want to know how we actually work as a human or as a universe or something.
What's us surrounding, obviously,
Yeah,
where we are. I have always the picture in my mind from this one scientist. He had like a picture from, I think it was Saturn actually, to the Earth, and then the Earth was like a little dot.
You know who that scientist is?
Who is it?
Carl Sagan.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this guy. Sorry, I'm not that familiar with this stuff. Yeah, but I always have this in the back of my mind, and it makes things, you see things in perspective a bit.
Yeah.
If you talk about it, if the Earth would just implode.
There's nothing, so the name of the picture is a pale blue dot, if any one of you is interested in
What's the name?
A pale blue dot, because
Okay.
Earth is blue and it's pale from very far, so
Okay.
hence the name.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is like that because we have so much fight, we have so much hatred amongst ourselves as a civilization, which is not good. Like in the end, we're all humans, okay, we might look different, we might speak different languages and stuff, but we are the same species.
Yeah, I love that, man. That's powerful, really.
It is though, yeah.
Yeah, and I have another story that it's correlated to this. I told you this as well. There was like a guy who went to space and he saw like the
Yeah, you
Earth,
told me about it, yeah.
and he was feeling the same stuff you just said. Oh man, we're in this together. We're like one race. We're one.
So suppose I will give you a situation, right? You are an astronaut. You go to ISS, International Space Station.
Yes.
You are stationed over it, and you are looking over Earth. And you're like, oh, Earth looks so I'm outside Earth. Everyone I know lives on that planet. And suddenly you see an asteroid coming in, hitting the Earth. What would you think?
If the asteroid would hit the Earth.
Because everyone dies then.
Yeah, sure, and it will. And you're in space.
You are in space.
Shit. Yeah, like the first thought was, what the hell is going on there? And I mean, everything is gone then.
Yeah, because I think if it was me, I will have a huge access, the crisis of why am I even alive now?
Yeah.
Because I cannot go back, I cannot remain in space throughout my life because obviously you do not have enough resources and stuff. So what do? You think about it.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you have to be at some place in space when you watch this happening.
Suppose you are on Moon. Moon is kind of far.
Okay.
But still you can get some sort of ricochet of the rocks from Earth and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you need to start a civilization on the moon.
Yeah, it is like this.
But is it impossible? I don't think so.
No, on the moon, no. I think, it's really, because people talk about going to Mars and restarting it to live on. It's a really great concept, but there's no atmosphere on Mars. So, like what Elon Musk said, so we have ice caps on the poles of the Mars. We can detonate a really powerful bomb and the ice will melt.
I heard of that, yeah.
But there is no atmosphere to keep the moisture or whatever liquid which will turn into gas or something.
Okay.
It will just escape to the space.
So is it possible then?
I don't know.
Because I heard this as well. I think he mentioned it in a podcast or something like this.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? He will detonate the poles? And I was like, okay, when Elon Musk says it, yeah. But do you think we will go to Mars at some point and civilize last year?
Like, I don't know, in my lifetime, I think I will be very old, but I think it is going to happen in this century itself.
Yeah.
Like maybe 2050 or something.
Yeah, if you
because the first thing is just to go there and come back.
We need to have a shield or something, or do we have to be inside of something to live there, or can we just be on the planet?
We need to be in the spacesuit. We need to be in a proper
that's
house. So that
how
was
should this work?
So I was reading on Reddit So
Yeah.
there was a really good question, and the question was like, suppose Elon Musk, he says that he wants to send people to Mars
Yeah.
to start a civilization over there. Suppose he chooses you, will you go there?
To Mars.
I won't. I won't.
Is there some?
There's nothing there, man.
You can't come back, right?
You can't come back. You have to be there, and
And how long does it take you to go there?
I don't know. Depends on how fast your rocket is. How is the path? It depends on what approach they take. So if they have enough fuel in the rocket, it's faster. But if you are taking the approach using the gravitational force of the Earth and the Mars and stuff, it's
Okay.
longer.
Oh. But like
But
in
apart from,
years, or how can you measure this?
I think it's a year or something,
You need to take. It
Or
takes
8
1 year to go there.
or
Maybe.
8 months or something. Like it's a longer duration. But apart from that,
Yeah.
suppose you go to Mars
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, I'm on Mars. It's a really good accomplishment. Then what? There's nothing. There are no trees. It's just a desert.
Is there a chance of having internet connection?
No. What do you mean internet connection?
Yeah, maybe we have like some sort of.
I mean, if you have a proper antenna system on Mars and stuff,
Yeah.
you can have some sort of obviously people. If you go there, you're gonna talk back to Earth, to the like control station and stuff. But the connection will be quite bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe with a technical.
Yeah, there's
Advance.
there's a movie called Ad Astra, and what is the name of the actor? Oh no, the actor in Fight Club.
The main actor.
Yeah.
We don't need to name it.
Oh no, I want to. Why don't I remember it? Oh no.
I'm bad at this. I'm really bad at this.
Who was in the actor who was in World War Z as well?
I don't know, man.
Oh no.
Maybe it would have flashed to your head, and then you can tell us.
Okay, we'll talk about this in a while.
So there's this movie.
Yeah.
What is it with the movie?
It was a good concept, but obviously science fiction.
Yeah.
So I think we will infringe the copyrights if we talk about it. No.
Yeah. No.
No, I don't
I
think
don't know,
so.
man.
I don't think so. So the movie is quite good. It's like the guy goes to Mars, and his dad is stuck somewhere near Saturn,
Okay.
and then they use laser communication from Mars because they have a really big antenna or the communication setup
Yeah.
to talk to the destroyed space shuttle near Saturn.
Ah, okay.
But like there's so many cool theories that can happen or are true or are not true.
Yes.
Because like I said, they are just theories, and it's so bizarre, I will say.
Yeah. So we talked about it a lot. I remember the last time we worked at a cafe here in Waterford, and then we were like, oh, let's go for a
Walk.
little walk, and we walked like for I think 2 hours maybe.
2 hours maybe, yeah.
Yeah, and then we started this whole conversation about the universe, about life, about space. Like for me, these are the coolest conversations, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. Because I like talking about stuff. but
Yeah.
I don't know if our audience will enjoy.
I don't know. We don't need. I just wanted to have the hook there. So
Yeah.
we did like a 2 hour walk. Spoke about all that stuff. And I'm like the dumb guy in this conversation because I don't know anything. I was like, yeah.
No, but like, suppose you start talking about your subject. I will be the dumb guy then.
Yeah, but it's good to be the dumb guy because you hopefully be it once and then you learn the
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly, yeah.
And that's why when I was like
You
growing
know,
up,
yeah.
I was not comfortable with not knowing. I always wanted to know.
But
this and that.
that's good being curious. Remember, humans used to be monkeys.
Yes. If they were not curious,
They wouldn't. We
We
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
be
talking.
here, yeah.
There won't be a MacBook here or anything or
anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, and this is the human.
Yeah.
From curiosity emerges like technical advance and stuff like this.
Suppose if you somehow have if there was a guy from 1800s and he see the way we live now,
Oh.
he will go crazy or she will go crazy.
Do you imagine this for like Einstein or some famous scientist, if they would see, or the one who invented
The first
the
computer-
wheel and stuff, or the first computer, if they would like see this, I think they will just fall down.
they're
They
like-
would not get. They would not.
Like they will be like, oh, what I imagined, maybe they did imagine it something like that, but
Yeah.
not obviously similar. But they were like, oh, it is happening. We are using this like Nikola Tesla. I don't know. That guy was genius
Yeah, he
and the
was.
biggest genius ever to live on Earth, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Because he had the concept. Do you know about this? So he had a concept on how to wirelessly transfer electricity.
Okay.
Like we use transmission lines right now,
Yeah.
but he had a concept to just have this towers.
Oh, really? Wirelessly?
Yeah.
And what?
No one knows about it, but he had written because it was like that guy was not appreciated in the community.
At that time?
Yeah.
Because he was so far ahead, maybe, with his thinking.
He wrote a letter to his mom. He's like, I gave so much to humankind, but they did not appreciate me.
Oh man.
And he was alone. Like he was from Czech Republic, I guess.
Nikola? Yeah.
Yeah, Nikola
Could be.
Tesla,
Yeah.
I guess so. Or maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, that's so sad.
But that's how it is. Like Isaac Newton was also by himself.
Yeah, they were not really. Now they are really famous guys, but back then they were
Back
like
then-
maybe some. I think the perception was that they are like a bit crazy
But did
with
you
these ideas and stuff.
Yeah. So Einstein applied for a PhD position in a university in Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
He proposed his own topic, and they said it doesn't make sense, so they won't accept him.
Okay.
And now everyone knows Einstein, obviously.
Everyone knows him, yeah.
But that is how it is because suppose I think of a theory, and in my mind it makes sense. I mean, and if I try to explain it to you, you're like, oh man, it doesn't make sense. But I think it does,
Yeah.
and I'm able to prove it. Maybe not now, maybe not in 5 years, maybe in 10 years, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, it did make sense.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that everything you think of makes sense because it has to be like.
Sure. Yeah, but these guys, they put obviously a lot of effort in their.
Yeah, it's like they have to
Yes.
follow the laws of physics, but they say the laws of physics are universal, but somewhere in some universe or some place near a black hole or something,
Yeah.
it might change. We don't know. We have theories, yeah, but we don't know for a fact.
We don't know for a fact. Yeah, that's true. But what I find interesting about all the people we just talked about, they never know that they were like heroes now for us.
Yeah.
Or like
Idols for.
idols. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously we don't know what's beyond death.
Or we don't know. I don't know, man, because it's a very debated topic. Because every person thinks differently. I don't know. I think it's just dead.
Imagine, that's what I think about a lot.
Yeah.
Imagine after death, exactly this will happen what you imagine for yourself. Just this, some say there's nothing, then there is nothing. You maybe say you go in the sky, or you
Become
know
a
what
star.
I mean? Yeah. Imagine, that's what I think about a lot, if I not think about it, but you never know, man, you never know.
But the only people who know are dead.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's so crazy to think there is just nothing. But yeah, that's life. You need to appreciate every
So we went
every
from
day.
Erasmus
Yeah.
to death to Einstein.
To death. Yeah.
That's
No,
how it
but
is.
but that's what why we're here, man. We
That's
want
how
to
we
talk
talk,
about,
bro.
and this is also how we set up this podcast. We don't have a script or anything,
Yeah.
so we just want to talk about stuff which just comes to our mind and just have a cool conversations. And yeah,
Let's talk a bit about Ireland because I think it's an Erasmus series. So,
it is actually. Yeah.
so how is it different than Germany?
You mean from a cultural perspective?
Culture, everything.
Okay, so I have to explain something here or say something. When I got here, the first thing I mentioned were the people, actually. There were like so many elderly people, they came to me, they just, are you good? Because I was like confused, didn't know where to go, and they helped me out a lot.
That's a good thing, though.
That's a really good thing. And I was like, oh man, they're so kind. And I don't want to say that the German people are not kind and stuff. Yeah, but maybe it's also a thing because we're going to different places, and it's different. But I think more the elderly generation, they're very, very kind and helpful. And yeah, they just seek out for help. And this is what I found really, really interesting and new coming here. And what else is there? I think the pub culture, it's very different from Germany because, I don't know, I was in Waterford, I put in maps, pub, and there was like, They popped up.
Did you really?
Yeah, really. Yeah, I wanted to see how many there are, where they are, and stuff. And they were like, I think, how many pubs? Can we do estimation how many pubs are there
in the city?
in the city?
I don't know, man. They're like if you go to the main city, they're like pubs everywhere.
Yeah, but in Waterford maybe. I'm bad at this stuff. 50? Is it too much?
More than that.
More than 50?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, Waterford is even bigger, right? It's not just the city center, yeah?
Yeah, it's not the city center. It's like near the guard station. There are pubs there.
Yeah.
Go down the road, there are pubs there.
Yeah,
Go
exactly.
down the road, there are pubs there. So there are pubs everywhere, obviously.
Yeah, and for an Erasmus student like myself, you can go like out every day. But particularly here in Waterford, what are the main days to go out?
Like it depends.
Does it though?
It does, because Monday and Wednesday are usually popular over here.
Yeah.
But I got to know because it's the student nights in the good clubs over here in the city.
Oh yeah.
So it's cheaper for the pints there. So that's why it's more people go on Monday and Wednesday now.
That makes sense. And you just hit the fence because you said pints. Okay, they say pints for a can of beer.
Not a can.
Not a can.
It's more
glass.
than a can.
Yeah, it's half a liter of beer, obviously, and that's what's also really different from my place, from Germany, because how much do we pay for a pint in like a regular pub?
Around €5 or something.
5 to 6 euros.
Yeah,
for
a pint.
For a pint.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it is in India.
I think we pay obviously less, it's like €3 or something.
Yeah, it's the same in Germany. And I was like, you can't get even drunk here.
I mean, you can if you buy your alcohol at a supermarket and you drink at home, and if you go pre-drinking and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you want to really enjoy in the pub, it's very expensive.
Yeah. And I had a conversation with a local guy from here, and he said like the government is like
increasing more prices, yeah.
Yeah, for every gram of alcohol. So it's like centrally.
And the reason is this because they want to discourage people from buying alcohol. The same with cigarettes.
This is the purpose.
For the younger people.
Yeah.
And it's the same for the cigarette. The cigarettes are very expensive here as well. I don't smoke, but I know about that.
Yeah.
And the reason is obviously that because they want to abolish smoking.
Okay. Yeah. For me, I get it like in the smoking term.
But drinking is like a culture,
Yeah.
Unless you.
But it's dangerous as well, so we don't want to advocate here drinking.
Yeah, we don't want to encourage any of that, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, for sure. But I think if the pint is 15 euros, then it would make sense.
But it is in Switzerland.
In Switzerland, yeah.
12 euros for a pint.
But I want to go to Switzerland. So a friend of ours, she's also from here. We met her, and she was in Switzerland, and she showed us some pictures. Oh my god!
It was amazing, yeah.
I mean, Switzerland is not that far from Germany. I don't know why.
Why haven't you been there?
Yeah,
I know the reason because a pint is 12 euros.
Yeah, and also accommodation.
Oh yes,
like,
definitely.
Yeah, but the scenery, man, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. So
yeah.
On top of it, which country do you want to visit the most in the whole world? Not just Europe.
Japan.
Okay, and why is that?
Because I want to go skiing there.
In Hokkaido.
What is? I don't know the actual.
I think there are skiing resorts because Hokkaido is in the north of Japan.
Yeah. So the reason behind this is I saw like a vlog on the internet, and I was like, oh my god, because I love the food there as well, the culture. I don't know. I wasn't there to this date, and then they were skiing and they had like this beautiful mountains with beautiful sceneries, and I was like, I really want to go there. This is like a bit of a
that
dream
is
for
nice,
me,
yeah. Because
to go skiing there.
For me as well, I think I will say Japan and Iceland. I cannot decide.
Iceland, yeah, that's also nice.
But I don't want to go to those countries as a tourist. I would like to say at least stay there for 2 months or something.
Okay.
Because in my opinion, if you go to a country for 2 weeks, I don't think you can enjoy the culture. You're always doing the tourist stuff.
Yeah.
You're going to the main attractions, to the tourist spots, to the tourist bars, then you're back.
Yeah, because it takes that time to
exactly.
gather all the stuff. And what do you say, 2 months?
I think it should be enough.
Yeah.
Like if the country is bigger, obviously you need to be there for a longer time. Like take for a Waterford for example. So he has been here for 4 months. I've been here for more than years or something.
Yeah.
And we just noticed a bar the other day,
Yeah.
which
The
was
market bar.
which was there in the main street.
It was literally in Waterford. There's one city center, and there's one street going
Yeah, and
through
then
it.
clubs, bars, and so on and so on.
Yeah, and it's like the place where the bar is. It's like the city center. So it's like the
Yeah.
the pub center. It's like a bit of a circle. And what do you think about the bar actually?
The bar was really nice. Like
Yeah.
I like the music they were playing over there, but I think everyone has their own music taste.
Yeah.
But I really like the vibe of it. It wasn't a big bar, but it was a really cool bar. I would
It
say.
was cool. The lights were like a bit dimmed.
Yeah.
It was a bit reddish there, and the whole walls were covered with posters,
Posters,
and CDs.
photos, and like.
Yeah,
And it was really nice vibe, I will say.
yeah. Because yesterday we were like, he's only obviously it was the last real evening for us together.
Yeah.
We wanted to see some new bars, some new restaurants, and that's why we don't wanted to go to bars we
We
were
usually go to,
already.
yeah.
And then we met there and it was really nice.
It was
What did we
really
drink actually?
So, a pint of Guinness.
Yeah, what is a Guinness? Everyone knows a Guinness maybe, but
It's an Irish stout.
a stout, yeah, that's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So
But I think everyone knows Guinness.
everyone knows Guinness, yeah, but I think it has not the in Germany it has not the best how do you say perception? No, not perception. Not
Maybe-
everyone likes it in Germany.
Maybe because like I know for a fact
Yeah.
Guinness in Ireland and Guinness outside they taste different.
Different, right? It's the same in Germany, and they also said if you import something, they kind of need to change some sort
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
recipe. I don't know if this is
I don't know, maybe because that is what my friend said. Because
Yeah.
he was in Ireland, then he is now in Sweden,
yeah
and he had a pint of Guinness there. He said
in Sweden.
it's not that good. No,
Okay, but from Sweden, originally from Irish? No. From
no,
Ireland?
no.
Okay.
He's also from Germany.
Really? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, but we like the Guinness to
Okay.
wrap this up.
Yeah, we like the Guinness. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the end, if you come, I think you're gonna bring a pint of Guinness anyways.
Yes. So this was the first drink I had here.
So that was so I came in 2017. So the same evening I came, I had a pint of Guinness.
The same evening. Yeah.
Same evening. And it was because I came in August, and the sunsets are long, like late in the day. So I had a pint of Guinness looking at sunset
Oh man.
at a rooftop bar.
But in a glass. Okay, it was in a glass, right?
It was in a glass, yeah.
I don't like drinking out of a can. I
No,
don't
it's
know
like
what's about
if
it.
you get Guinness, don't buy it from supermarket, buy it from the tap
Yes.
because
Always
it's,
from the
it's
tap.
way better there.
And they always have like. This is what I like. They always have taps everywhere out of the barrel.
Yeah.
And back in Germany, obviously you have this at some places as well, but usually you get it in a bottle.
Seriously.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I say
like,
some
I've
stupid
seen
stuff
video-
now maybe.
I've seen videos of people having it in a glass and stuff like.
Yeah, you get it from a glass, but in like local pubs they put it from a bottle in the glass and then they serve it. You know?
That is so weird, man.
Is it though?
Yeah, but.
Yeah, because not every pub can like afford to have like
Okay, because I
a
think
tap.
that they need different license or something. I don't know.
Mm, could be, yeah. And yeah, and speaking about pubs and stuff, and there's also should we talk about our
We should not name the place, man.
no, we don't name the place, but we usually like if we go out or if you want to just have some conversations in the evening, we go to another pub here, and the reason for it is because it's
Affordable.
affordable. We are students. He's a researcher.
I'm
As
a
I
student
said-
as well, man.
You're a student as well.
Yeah. I have a student ID on me.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to say I'm a researcher.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. So we go there, have some cheap pints. We don't drink a lot
and
nowadays.
it's like it's cheap and it's good. Like
Yeah.
it's just not the pints you can get like everything
Yeah.
for cheap, like gin, rum, whiskey, whatever suits you.
Yeah.
You get for cheap. Yeah.
And obviously non-alcoholic stuff as well.
Yeah.
We don't only drink here. And yeah, so for me it's kind of cool because we met a lot of people here. So if you're an Erasmus student, it's a bit for me it was a bit overwhelming at first because you meet so much
Yeah, I guess so.
new people. I think it was maybe the same for you as well.
When I
don't
was
know.
in Limerick, yeah, I met a lot of people here.
In Limerick, back in Limerick, yeah. And yeah, so for me it was quite overwhelming. I remember I got home and I can't even remember how many people, the names and stuff. It was so crazy. But yeah, if you like live there for a longer period of time, you get to know, you can do stuff like with
all
everyone,
of them,
with all of them. It's not possible.
But you find a really nice group,
Yeah.
and then you hang out with the group.
Yeah, sure. You should be open to new people for sure.
We're not saying you ignore the people you already met. But you already you have your own close knit group, like a group of friends, not the people you meet.
Yeah.
A group of friends.
Yeah. And we're fortunate enough to have this now.
Yeah.
Or
5 of us.
Yeah, to have like a little group where we can do stuff. And the funny part is there are 2 German fellas in our group and 3. No.
Yeah. You?
Yeah, I just excluded myself. So in total 3. Yeah, makes sense. And you're from and one Austrian girl, and you're from India.
Yeah.
So it's really cool because
but
otherwise we maybe would speak like German all the time.
But you have to continue speaking in English when I leave.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to make the point. Because like we were in our group and he's with us at first, and then we were forced. For me it was like going to a new country, and then we were forced to speak English, and it's really, really nice to improve.
It helps you,
It helps, yeah, definitely. And that's what's really nice.
It is nice, yeah.
It's a nice benefit. Yeah. So, you leave tomorrow. When is the train going? In the morning, right?
I'm not going by the train, I'm taking a bus, but the bus is at 5 a.m.
5 a.m.?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like I have a long day tomorrow.
And you need to pack some stuff today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many suitcases?
I can take 2 big suitcases, so it's okay.
2 big ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of money.
A lot of money, yeah, sure. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I feel like it's weird to go back.
I mean, it is kind of weird, but obviously you like going back to your home.
Yeah, because you miss your family, your friends there.
Family, your friends, the food.
The food. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
You open a good can now. Speaking of food, this guy has taught me a lot of stuff here.
But only the Indian dishes.
The Indian dishes, yeah, because I was like, I do the same stuff. I cook the same stuff like for the last couple of years. And he introduced you to a whole nother freaking world. I want to be honest with you.
I know this already, yeah.
You know this already, yeah, but I want to... So that's the cool thing. If you go as an Erasmus student, or if you're going abroad, do some cooking stuff together.
Yeah.
Because you learn so much from your peers.
But I think, like, if you, as an Erasmus student, you should mingle with people from other countries, not just with your own country, because that is more often a trend. Because you are more secure because you speak the same language and stuff. But
yeah,
Erasmus is for this, I guess.
Yeah, and you need to. That's what I found. So I want to visualize this just for a moment. We had a gathering first in the sports hall at the university, and they were like, this was really funny. We were like, I was like, I'm on my own. I don't have anyone, because I think it's more. You get more into, like you said, with your fellas from your own country. If you come there, imagine you come with 2 or more Indian guys.
Yeah, I know.
You're more tended to go in an Indian group.
Yeah.
And and not be like with other people as well. So you need to. It's not a bad thing to have your own group as well, but I think when you do an Erasmus day, if you're going abroad, you need to really engage with all of people, dive into their culture, speak with them, and I think it's the best thing.
The best part about this is not just you speaking in English, learning about their culture, but you have free accommodation when you go to their country.
Oh, yeah, that's a benefit, yeah. Because it's funny, we were planning like what we do in the next years. Yeah. Oh, you come to this place, you come to my place, then we visit Austria, we visit the north of Germany.
Because good, and you have a local person to guide you around the city or the country that you're gonna go, which is nice, I guess.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think a challenging part is because now everything is fine, obviously, when we're here, but then at some point the ways kind of part. Everyone goes their own, and it's really, I think it's really.
But that's how life is,
It is, yeah, but the challenge is to stay connected.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah, and what I think will be a good tool if we have like this podcast maybe in the future as well, we can meet like once a month or something, and then we can
do the Zoom stuff, but we can invite the whole group.
Yeah, at one point
it's
as well.
good stuff, yeah.
For sure. But you know what I mean.
I
That
know.
would be a tool to kind of talk about what's
Oh,
going
yes.
on and stuff.
And then you stay connected.
Yeah.
All of us. Yeah, that's a good
And
idea.
everyone has their own experience and stuff.
Once in a while, he has a good idea.
What? Yeah. Okay. So, what can we talk about?
I don't think so. I think we covered everything we could.
Yeah.
Because I am obviously gonna do one more or a few more with you. So.
Yeah, we need to do a few more.
So
yeah.
we need to keep something for the rest of it.
But you think it's a good idea?
I think so.
To
I think so. Like, it is like on a personal level.
Yeah.
It's not okay. You're making for it for an audience and stuff, but it's for your own satisfaction that you did something new.
Yeah. For your own satisfaction, but also my goal is to provide value for
Yeah, exactly.
for the audience
Obviously,
as well. Yeah. Because otherwise it would be. I don't want to just do something for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, and I want.
It's a good idea, man. You know, and I wish you luck. I hope it's successful. You know.
Yeah, hopefully, man, and you will be. Obviously, we
I'm
want.
the first person on this,
You're the first person on this podcast ever.
and then I will be the last one as well. I hope.
Oh yeah, we are not deathbeds. We should do an episode. Yeah, no, but I think it was really fun talking to you.
Yeah, me too, man.
I think I kinda yesterday in the evening I put some notes what you want to talk. I think I like forget like
Obviously, you know, whenever you prepare for something, like suppose you are preparing for a presentation.
Yeah.
And then you have notes that I'm gonna say this, and as soon as you start speaking, you forget everything and you do it like that.
Yes. But we wanted to do it that way, like a spontaneous,
It's more
spontaneous conversation.
It's more coherent and
Yeah.
it's more fun, I guess.
Yeah, I would definitely think so. And yeah, so I think we wrap it up.
Yeah,
This
I
was
think
our first episode. Mr. Nitish Swami.
Mr. Alex, what?
Yeah, we kind of joke about our names sometimes. Yeah, so just to wrap it up here, I want to wish you a nice day in India.
I want to wish you nice good luck for the rest of your Erasmus here, man.
Yeah, it's not too long, but
It is long.
yeah. So
All right,
it was
guys.
it was a pleasure meeting you.
Hopefully, guys, you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I hope so too. And yeah, have a nice day, everyone,
Ciao.
and wishing all the best in India.